Part 1. In this video, we explore the surprising history behind the traditional Thanksgiving dinner in America. The modern American Thanksgiving has its roots in a 1621 harvest feast shared by the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag Native American tribe. However, the dish that has become synonymous with the holiday is not entirely accurate to the original menu. Instead of turkey, the main course likely consisted of venison, duck, or goose. The Pilgrims also had access to wild fowl like turkeys, but it's unlikely they cooked them for the feast. The first Thanksgiving was a 3-day celebration that included games, music, and dancing. It wasn't until much later that the tradition of serving turkey on Thanksgiving became widespread. In fact, the first national Thanksgiving proclamation didn't occur until 1863 during the Civil War. Despite its evolution over time, the core spirit of gratitude remains at the heart of this American holiday. By examining the historical context of Thanksgiving dinner, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the cultural and culinary traditions that shape our national identity. Part 2. Ramen is a popular Japanese noodle soup dish that has gained worldwide recognition for its rich flavor and convenience. MSG, or monosodium glutamate, has been a topic of controversy surrounding the authenticity of traditional ramen recipes. However, MSG was not always associated with ramen. In fact, it was introduced to Japan in the 1950s by a Japanese-American chef named Monosuke Tanaka. He developed a seasoning blend called Ajinomoto that included MSG, which quickly became popular in Japan. Despite its long history, MSG has been criticized for its potential health effects. Some argue that ramen without MSG is not authentic, while others claim that it can be just as delicious and satisfying. In this video, we will explore the history of ramen and its relationship with MSG. We will also discuss how to make MSG-free ramen at home. The key to making great ramen is balance and harmony in the flavors. A good broth, springy noodles, and savory toppings are essential components of a delicious ramen dish. By focusing on these elements, you can create a delicious and authentic-tasting ramen without MSG. Ramen has a rich cultural history that spans centuries, with its roots dating back to China. The dish was introduced to Japan in the 17th century and quickly gained popularity. Over time, ramen evolved into different regional styles, each with its unique flavor profile and cooking techniques. By exploring the history of ramen, we can gain a deeper understanding of the cultural significance of this beloved dish. In conclusion, while MSG may be a contentious ingredient in some ramen recipes, it is not necessary for creating an authentic-tasting dish. With a little creativity and experimentation, you can make delicious ramen without MSG at home. Part 3. Meatloaf has a long history that predates its modern American form. It is believed to have originated from ancient Roman and Greek dishes made with ground meat and spices. The Romans called it patina, or libum, while the Greeks used it to make a dish called ulyss. These early versions were often served at special occasions and feasts. In Europe, meatloaf was also associated with the poor, as it was an affordable and filling meal for the working class. As European settlers traveled to America, they brought their own recipes and cooking techniques with them. Over time, American cooks adapted these dishes to create a unique version of meatloaf that is now iconic in its own right. Despite its humble origins, meatloaf has become a staple of American comfort food. It is often served with ketchup or gravy, and its versatility has led to countless variations and interpretations. Meatloaf remains a beloved dish that continues to bring people together. The next time you take a bite of this classic comfort food, remember the rich history behind it. Part 4. Baking soda is a common household item used for cleaning and deodorizing, but did you know it can also have disastrous effects on your dishwasher? The primary reason why baking soda should never be put in the dishwasher is because of its high pH level. This alkaline substance can cause corrosion to the dishwasher's internal components, leading to costly repairs and potentially even rendering the appliance useless. Additionally, baking soda can leave behind a sticky residue that affects the performance of your dishwasher. When you run the dishwasher with baking soda, it can also lead to an uneven wash cycle, causing dishes to be washed ineffectively. Furthermore, baking soda can react with the water in the dishwasher to produce toxic fumes. The consequences of using baking soda in the dishwasher can be severe and long-lasting. It is crucial to avoid putting baking soda in the dishwasher to maintain its longevity and performance. In this video, we will explore the surprising reason why you should never put baking soda in the dishwasher. By following these simple tips, you can keep your dishwasher running smoothly for years to come. Remember, a well-maintained dishwasher is essential for clean dishes and a hassle-free kitchen experience. Part 5. Bourbon balls are small, round candies typically made with chocolate and filled with a variety of ingredients like nuts, caramel, or even bourbon. The main ingredient in these treats is usually butter, sugar, eggs, flour, and cocoa powder. Bourbon balls can be found at most bakeries or candy stores during the holiday season. However, it's not clear if consuming these candies will actually give you a buzz. Some people believe that eating food with alcohol will increase its effects. But what exactly would this mean? Would the calories from the chocolate counteract any potential effects of the bourbon? The scientific answer is complex. Research on this topic is limited. In general, most foods don't contain enough alcohol to produce noticeable effects. The amount of alcohol in a single candy ball would be extremely small. To give you an idea, a standard shot of whiskey contains about 1.5 ounces of liquor. A bourbon ball might have around 0.01% alcohol by weight. It's unlikely that eating one of these candies would make you feel buzzed. That being said, there are some exceptions to consider. For example, if you're severely intoxicated and consuming a large amount of food with high alcohol content, it could potentially intensify your symptoms. However, this is extremely rare and not related to the consumption of individual candies like bourbon balls. Overall, eating bourbon balls won't give you a buzz. These treats are delicious and fun, but they don't have any unusual effects on the body. In fact, most people can enjoy them without worrying about getting intoxicated from food alone. If you're looking for a unique holiday treat, consider making your own bourbon balls at home using high-quality chocolate and ingredients. This will ensure that you get to control the amount of alcohol in your treats and avoid any potential interactions with other substances. With a little creativity, you can create delicious and safe holiday candies for yourself and your guests. Whether you're a foodie or just looking for a fun treat, bourbon balls are a great choice. So go ahead, indulge in these tasty treats without worrying about getting a buzz. Part 6. Korean baking has gained popularity worldwide in recent years, and for good reason. Korean-style baking offers a unique twist on traditional bread recipes. This style of baking is all about bold flavors and textures. It's perfect for those looking to level up their homemade bread game. To start, try adding some gochujang, a Korean chili paste, to your dough. The sweet and spicy flavor will add depth to any bread recipe. You can also experiment with different types of flour, such as rice flour or cornstarch. These ingredients will give your bread a tender crumb and a delicate texture. For an added layer of flavor, try topping your bread with some toasted sesame seeds or chopped nuts. The combination of sweet and savory flavors will make your bread stand out from the crowd. With these simple tips, you can create delicious Korean-style bread that's sure to impress. Part 7. The next generation of chefs is taking center stage in a highly competitive cooking show. The Next Gen Chef competition aims to find the best young culinary talent. With judges from top restaurants, contestants must impress with innovative dishes. The competition showcases diverse national cuisines and ingredients. Chefs face challenges that test their creativity and skills. A unique blend of flavors and techniques is expected. The winner receives a cash prize and a culinary mentor. This series dives into the world of young chefs and national cuisine. Each episode offers a taste of the future in food. Part 8. High-temperature cooking was a staple of American frontier life. Beef was abundant and cheap, making it perfect for slow cooking over an open flame. The arrival of cattle drives in the 1860s brought new influences to Texas barbecue. Cowboys would often cook their meals over campfires, using simple techniques like smoking and grilling. One of the earliest written records of Texas-style barbecue can be found in the 1870 book, The Good Housekeeping Everyday Cookbook, by Isabel Gordon Curtis. The dish was described as a slow-cooked beef brisket served with a tangy barbecue sauce. In the early 20th century, pitmasters began experimenting with new recipes and techniques. They incorporated ingredients like vinegar, chili peppers, and spices into their sauces. These innovations helped shape the unique flavor profile of modern Texas barbecue. The state's rich cultural heritage is still celebrated today through its delicious cuisine. Part 9. Swedish meatballs are a staple dish in many countries, but where did they actually come from? The origins of Swedish meatballs are often shrouded in mystery and myth. One common claim is that they originated in Sweden, but this simply isn't true. In reality, The concept of meatballs dates back to ancient Rome and has been adapted by various cultures throughout history. Swedish meatballs were likely inspired by traditional German sausages. The modern version we know today was popularized in the United States during World War II. Many Americans adopted the dish as a way to use up leftover meat and make it more affordable. Despite being an American invention, Swedish meatballs have become an integral part of many countries' culinary heritage. They are a testament to the power of cultural exchange and adaptation. Part 10. Vietnamese food is often misunderstood as just pho, but there's so much more to explore. From banh mi sandwiches to goi goon spring rolls, each dish offers a unique taste and cultural experience. One of the key differences between Vietnamese and other Asian cuisines is the use of fresh herbs and vegetables. These flavors are balanced with spicy chili sauce and sweet sauces, creating a harmonious balance of tastes. Vietnamese cuisine also draws inspiration from French colonialism, resulting in dishes like banh mi. The combination of French and Vietnamese flavors has given rise to some incredible fusion foods. When it comes to food culture, Vietnam is a country that values community and sharing meals with others. From street food stalls to family gatherings, food plays a central role in Vietnamese life.